back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I have a few videos I've been working on them, and I know I need to upload them, but I just haven't had much time with it. As most of you are well aware, we're about 2 weeks away from Christmas. It's December 13th. It's a Friday, the 13th. And oh my goodness, I'm busy. I'm making teachers gifts. I'm doing some stuff. We got a Christmas party tomorrow, a birthday party tomorrow, and other things going on. And I really need two of me. But anyways, I am doing this quick video today because I got a question on one of my videos, one of my time-lapse videos. Someone asked about how I grid and make my, I guess what they're asking was just how I center my piece. It was on my Dimensions kit, Indian Peacock, I believe. It's a time-lapse video, a piece that I worked on a little over a year ago. And this person, they're doing the same, but they were just kind of wondering how I center it. So this video kind of shows how I do my gridding. I am using my friction pins once again. I'm not going to go into how this works. I already have a video that I uploaded about a month or two ago. You can go take a look at that. When I have a chance, I will put that information in the description box below, so you can just click on the link and it'll take you to that video. But anyways, so this is just a scrap piece of Aida I have laying around, and I'm going to use this to demonstrate. Normally, when I work on a big piece of Aida, I just do lines. I do little lines, go 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. I go all the way down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and go down. A lot of times when you see kits from either a kit or Etsy or whatever, they usually have lines, little squares, and then they usually have a line that's a little bit more bold or thicker, and those kind of tell you where the 10 spot is. Not every chart does that, so you just have to kind of be aware of that and mark them out. So I usually go one side and I do that, and I do all the lines all the way down, and then I go to this side and I do the same. If you are working on a fabric that came with a kit, that's a little bit different, because sometimes some kits, I've gotten one kit where it only gives you an inch, like about that much of a border around the whole area. When I say an inch, I mean an inch here, an inch here, an inch here, and an inch here. So that's what I mean when it gives you an inch border all the way around. There are some other kits where they give you like a 3 or 4 inch, and it'll be a little bit bigger. And that makes things easier because you got 3 inch here, 3 inch here, 3 inches here, and 3 inch here. But not every kit does that. So Dimensions, they usually give you a kind of decent amount of a border space. So usually what I do, okay, just ignore all this writing over here that I messed up. So just ignore that. So when I get a fabric, let's say this is my fabric that came in a kit. I fold it in half. I get a little crease right there. I open it up, and that's where I draw my first line on that crease. And I know that crease right there is the middle of the fabric. Now, next thing I do is I do my little lines. I go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And so forth. And I do the same on the opposite side. And then when I'm done doing the whole top and I'm doing all the lines down, I go and I fold it the other way. And I find the crease there, and then I draw a line. So this little point right here, sometimes what I'll do is on the side, I'll put the red marker. That's why I use some of the other colors of the friction pins. I know right here is the middle, and I'll do the same on this side. So I know this line right here is the middle. So I don't have to try to do any more guessing work. This is the middle right here. Okay, and I printed out this. Hopefully I won't get copyright or anything hit on this. I'm not going to say which chart this is from, but I printed out this as just a sample piece. This from this kit. So normally, like I said, these lines are about 10. So you count. Here's one right here. Well, let me do it in red so you can probably see it a little better. Or actually, let me get a highlighter. What are my highlighters? Okay, here's wait, that's not a highlighter. Okay, we're gonna do color pencils. Wait, let me get a different color. That's blue. Okay, here's a green one. Or no, that's not green. Whatever. Oh, work. So right here is 10. Right here is 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's a line. You see how these lines, oh, this one for this particular chart, these are dots, and then these are the solid lines. The solid lines is the tens to make it easier. For my charts, I also put numbers on top because every 10, so I know the center is 60. Let me just get a red pin. Sometimes you'll see this on my fabrics. Sometimes I do put the numbers here. 60. And then here is 70. And then here will be 80. I'm sorry. Usually when I have them stretched out on my frame, it's easier for me to write on. But yeah, that's how I do it. So this is 60, 70, 80. So I know 60, I already have the red line right here saying that that's the middle, and it's 60, and then this is 70. So it's kind of easier for me to keep track of. And of course I would do the same thing here. So whatever number this would be, let's say this is also 60. So I would put 60 there, so I know this is 60, and then the next one 70, and then up here will be 50, 40, 30, 20, etc. Most charts, not all of them, about, I don't know, 90%, 95% of the charts, they have some kind of like arrow looking thing like this right here. And that tells you where the center of the chart is. So this, always look for the arrow, that's where the center is. You fold the fabric in half, you know where the center is on the fabric. So there will be an arrow on this side, and then if you look on the other side, there'll be another arrow telling you where the center is there too. And that's where you put the lines. And then you, well, this is how I do it. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it well. So if I'm using the fabric that came with the kit, this is how I do it. I find the center lines, and then I go out from there, and I go to the left and to the right, and I work on it. I always like to work, I prefer to work on the starting on the top left corner. So that's why it's important for me to find the center, so I know I can start on the proper corner. Sometimes I use my own fabric, and I have a lot of 30 by 36. So usually for those, I just do the grid for the whole entire piece. And from there, I just try to figure out where exactly how much border space I want and everything, and figure it that way. And I usually do this method right here for those big pieces I'm going to work on. Okay. I think that's it. I hope I explained it right. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them down below. And hopefully you understand what I'm saying, how I work this. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. I don't know. Sometimes it makes sense in my head, but when I try to say it and verbalize it, it doesn't make sense to people. But this makes sense to me. So, yes. Okay. I am going to go. And I still have to finish my teacher's gifts, so I'm going to go do that. And I have a million things to do. I hope you guys have a great weekend and have a safe holiday. I know there's a bunch of people having holiday parties for the next few days. So you guys all take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.